You have a high-profile project, and you need a 3D animation ASAP. Should you hop over to Fiverr or Upwork, or can AI handle it? In this episode, we'll explore when Gen AI can be a powerful ally in your workflow and when to hire a human. I'm Tyler Small with Gen AI Black Belt, where we're committed to boosting your profits through the power of Gen AI, automating workflows so you can leave your competition in the dust. If you're serious about mastering the latest tools, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. The 3D animation market is booming, with billions on the line and a projected 300% growth by the end of the decade. But can Gen AI handle the demands of complex, precise, and unique animated projects? To find out, I put some popular AI tools to the test. Let's dive in. This story starts with a conversation between my friend Dr. Chitranjan Dunake and myself. And I was asking him because he has this company, Triface International, that does 3D animations. And I said, hey, have you tried Gen AI to do 3D animations? And he said no. So we agreed that I would make this video and I would let him know. So here's this video. The first stop that I made, and this is not the all-inclusive place, but I asked ChatGPT to give me a list of text to video platforms. So I had played with some of these before, but it's nice because you don't have to fight through advertising and sponsored things, and you get just a uniform description with a link. So that was very nice. I ended up checking out a couple of these, and I had heard some of them before. I'd played with a couple of them, and I want to show you two of them. So this one's called VidGen, and what I did, there's scripting, and it gets down to scenes. You can select how long you want each scene to be. You can add music. You can have the voice read it, right? So it's text to speech, and you can throw in captions. Very nice platform. And so I took a piece of the script. I actually created the script in ChatGPT just because the prompt engineering style I'm used to more in there. And I was able to just paste this in. This is the video that it created. It has a nice caption there. And what it's done, as you can see, like it's not showing us any of the technical components. It's not showing us the intake valve opening, right? And the reason why that is because it's not actually generating this content from scratch. It's pulling in from a library called iStock, which has 10 million pretty professional quality clips. It cuts them and pastes them in to match the content in your script. So it's actually a really powerful product, and I recommend checking it out. It's not great for everything again, but if you have surface level content where it's like, oh yeah, like there's probably going to be a lot of stock video of that thing where it's like very mainstream and very surface level, then it can be great, especially if you're not having to win an audience or impress an audience, because while the voices are pretty good, they're not as exciting as listening to a person, and you may have to doctor up some of the visuals if you're looking to just optimize and make it really great. So I moved on to, I believe it's pronounced Haiper AI. And so what I did here is I had seen some amazing creations of, people dancing and like generating like pandas, like interacting and like just like amazing things where like animals are wearing clothes and chickens are doing karate. And I was like, oh man, I bet if they can make it do that, I can make it do this combustion engine. And so I said, so let me click on this so you can see demo explaining how a combustion engine works. So I wanted it to demonstrate this, and this is what I got: this flaming spontaneous burning thing. This is not an engine. This is something that sort of looks like an engine, but it is a mess. Obviously not what I was wanting. This one is even worse. I tried to simplify it and just say, make a piston, moving, and it's like melting or something. So obviously not a piston. Then I said, okay, I'm going to get an image because it also does this called image to video, right? So I got the image, and I found a commercial copyright friendly image online. I said, show how this piston would move. I thought it would be smart enough to do this. And it moves the arrows. So nowhere close, right? So I'm just showing you my process of how I tried to make this work. And a lot of times, in order to make something work, it takes this iteration, right? And so the next time I said, make the gears rotate. I said, let's start with the gears. You should be able to tell what the gears are. And the gears are rotating. This is semi-rotation. Like, you can tell something's trying to happen there, right? And the valves started to move, right? The water is these are the water jackets, and it's supposed to move in a different way, but it's moving, right? So I said, okay, that's a good start. Let's go to the next one. And so I tried to have it. I said very specifically, make the crankshaft turn, etc. All these specific things, and the crankshaft did not turn. So it actually, the crankshaft's here, and it's not moving, obviously. Sorry, crankshaft's here. This is the camshaft, and neither of them are moving. And so, whatever you want to call them, they're not moving. This one, I told it. Sorry, what did I tell it? I said, okay, simplify. The piston moves up and down, right? And I thought, in the gears rotate, I described a few more things in there. I thought there's the piston is clearly labeled, right? And a lot of AI is smart enough to tell, like, where's the piston? Oh, it's right here. Like, but this was not. And so, some of the same stuff happening. You can see that there is some movement here, but it's not going around. The crankshaft's not going around like it should. So that was not successful. So then I said, okay, how about this? And I said, you can see that this did not work, and then it just like melts apart. So obviously not working there. Then I said engine piston that moves up and down. I just like simple. Let's just go with a piston, and I ended up with like a Star Wars like lightsaber handle looking thing. Obviously not what I asked for, right? So I totally gave up and asked it to do a bunny hanging onto the outside of an airplane, and not super successful on that either. So, um, here's the moral of the story. If you're looking for something like this, to really have a great animation of something that's a little more complex and intricate, something that maybe there's not a lot of uh, stock images or stock video of, if you need those done right now, you can't do it with AI, at least as much as my research has shown. For some time, you're going to have to go to companies like my friend Chitaran John's Triface, and you'll have to ask somebody, to a human to do this job. It's not something that AI can do just yet. So, just to wrap up, if you're navigating the world of AI and want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What challenges are you facing with AI? Lastly, I'm offering a free webinar and consultation on becoming a Gen AI black belt. Click the link in the description to learn more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.